Hello, everyone. It is I, your man, Nivan Sharma, and welcome back to another video. Now, this is going to be the review and the player ratings of yesterday's victory against the Italian juggernaut, which is Juventus. And you can view my matchday vlog by clicking here. And with that being said, let's go into the player ratings. And might I say, excellent performance from everyone on the pitch, from the goalkeeper to the striker. No one is getting less than a 7 today. So starting off in goal, as we always do, Eduard Mendy. He didn't have to make many saves in the first half, but he made a bit of a howler, which led to Thiago Silva making a goal line clearance to keep it 1-0. He was forced into action after half-time, making a good stop from Weston McKennie. And he made so many, and we're now losing count of how many clean sheets he has kept in the Champions League. And for that, he gets an 8.5 out of 10. Rhys James, although he was caught out with Szczesny from a fine free, he caught Szczesny out with a fine free kick in the first half that saw the Juventus man beat away. And he scored the second goal as well. An absolute beauty from the far corner with no chance of Wojciech Szczesny saving it. And as of right now, he is one of the best right backs in the world, in my opinion. So we move on to Trevor Chalibang. He made his first Champions League appearance and he scored his first Champions League goal to boot, putting the home side 1-0 up on the 25-minute mark. He did not have much defending to do, but when he was called into action, he was calm and collected, and he gets a 10 out of 10. A lot of 10 out of 10s today, I'm telling you now. And Rhys James gets a 9 out of 10. Thiago Silva, he put his marker down on Alvaro Morata early on with a couple of world-class interceptions, and he made a stunning goal line clearance that denied Alvaro Morata of a certain goal on his return to his former home. And he is one Rolls Royce of a defender and didn't make a single mistake throughout the game. Him and Trevor Chalibang are going to go back from the game to they've gone back, but they would be going home from the game. They would be emptying their pockets, finding their phones, their keys, their wallets, and Federico Chiesa. Stunning performance from both Trevor Chalibang and Thiago Silva. And Thiago Silva gets a 9.5 out of 10. Antonio Rudiger, he played on the forward line for the first 10 minutes as Juventus stood him off time and time again. Like a lot of centre-backs, he had literally no defending to do in the majority of the game. But when he did have defending to do, he completed the task. Ben Chilwell, a lot more disciplined as he mocked Fede Chiesa out of the game in the opening 45 minutes, allowed Rhys James on the other side to go forward. And he came off in the 72nd minute. And I have come to realise that it's an ACL, which means he could be out for the majority of the season, until January at least. But before that, he did his all to play for the badge, and for that he gets an 8.5 out of 10. Georginio, he conducted Chelsea with absolute ease in the first half as they dominated the ball and got the breakthrough. Some great performances throughout the game without breaking as much as a sweat. He gets a 9 out of 10. N'Golo Kante. Amazing run early doors, got Tuchel out of his seat, and he picked up a bit of a knock midway through the half, and he was forced off and down the tunnel, and is a bit of a worry ahead of the United game. And he gets a 7 out of 10. Callum Hudson-Odoi. He banged the third goal into the back of the net, and he was really good throughout the game. Gave Juventus's defence all sorts of problems throughout the game, and he gets a 9 out of 10. Hakim Ziyech, a bit one-dimensional for my liking, but he was better after half-time as he became a more pivotal figure in the game, but still largely inconsistent, and he gets a 7.5 out of 10. Christian Pulisic, he played as a false 9 for the majority of the game. Did not have much of an impact through the middle of his first start since injury, and he was not surprisingly taken off on the 72nd minute for Timo Werner. He gets a 7 out of 10. Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Now we're moving on to the subs. Ruben Loftus-Cheek for N'Golo Kante. Was a real powerhouse in the midfield after his introduction. Mocked Adrien Rabiot out of the second half, and he was very good coming off the bench. 9 out of 10. Cesar Azpilicueta. He played on the left after Ben Chilwell's injury. Solid enough, though he did not see much of the ball or defending. He gets a 7 out of 10. Timo Werner for Christian Pulisic, 7 out of 10. Saul Niguez for Georginio, 7 out of 10. And Mason Mount for Callum Hudson-Odoi, 7 out of 10. The manager's rating, I'm giving him a 10 out of 10. Tactically outclassed his opposite number in Max Allegri. Everything from the substitutes to the starting lineup and the tactics were all spot on, and I couldn't have been happier with the result because of his tactical genius. a masterclass from the German once again. And I would not put it past us to win the Champions League second time in a row. But we all know how difficult it is to retain the Champions League. Only Real Madrid have done it back-to-back in recent times, and the only English club to have done it back-to-back is, I believe it was Nottingham Forest or Liverpool. Someone tell me in the chat. But yeah, with that being said, social media is in the description below. Please remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, and turn on the bell notifications if you haven't already. And with that being said, please comment your player ratings and your man of the match in the description below. And that is the end of this video. The like target for this video is 15 likes. The likes are very important for new content creators or very small content creators like myself. So 15 likes would be massive. And yeah, with that being said, you have been a wonderful audience, and this is Nip and Sharma signing off. Take care of yourselves. Peace. Up the Chels, and come on you Blues. And I shall see you in the next video. Laters.